Hello and welcome again to this video. How do you become a successful and effective Scrum Master? As a Scrum Master, you are in charge of coordinating and facilitating a project being executed under the Scrum methodology. You will need to make sure everyone on the team has what they need and are able to accomplish their task, while also making sure the project moves smoothly forward. You may also be responsible for many logistical tasks like handling issues with administrative work or managing the time of your team. How do you become a successful and effective Scrum Master? Let's look at what your key duties require. Number 1. Your first job is to remove impediments. If you want to be an effective Scrum Master, your first job is to remove impediments. That means keeping the development team focused on the task at hand and making sure they have what they need to do their job. It also means you need to be a good communicator, mediator, and problem solver. You also need to be able to work with both the product owner and the development team to ensure that everyone is on the same page and that the product is being developed according to the Scrum framework. This is why Scrum Masters need to have a solid understanding of the Scrum framework and how it should be applied. They should also be familiar with other agile methodologies and how they can be used in conjunction with Scrum. Scrumban is, for example, a hybrid implementation of Scrum and Kanban methodologies, which has also become popular as a methodology on its own. Number 2, you must be able to track the progress and give solid metrics through the daily burndown. A Scrum Master needs to be able to track the progress of the team and give solid metrics. The best way to do this is through the daily burndown. The burndown will help you keep tabs on how much work is being completed and how well the team is working together. Again, you'll need to be able to effectively communicate with both the team and the product owner. Number 3, you must protect the team but support the product owner. A Scrum Master is a facilitator and servant leader for the Scrum team. They are responsible for ensuring that the team adheres to the Scrum framework and helps them to continuously improve. A successful Scrum Master will create a safe and productive environment for their team where they can do their best work. They will also protect the team from outside distractions and interference and help them to stay focused on their sprint goals. At the same time, they will support the product owner in achieving the overall vision for the product. Number 4, you are required to instill a sense of ownership in the project. As a Scrum Master, one of your key roles is to help instill a sense of ownership in the project among your team members. This means creating an environment where everyone feels invested in the success of the project and shares a sense of responsibility for its outcome. One way to do this is to help team members see how their individual work contributes to the overall success of the project. This can be done by sharing stories of success, highlighting progress made, and celebrating the milestones reached. Another way is to facilitate open communication among team members so that everyone feels heard and respected. This includes encouraging team members to give feedback to one another, both positive and constructive. Number 5, you must remember to always inspect and adapt. As a Scrum Master, it's important to always remember to inspect and adapt. This means being constantly aware of how the team is functioning and making changes as needed. It also means being open to new ideas and ways of doing things. Effective Scrum Masters are always learning and constantly looking for ways to improve their team's productivity. Number 6, you must follow the prioritization. As a Scrum Master, one of the most important things you can do is to help prioritize the team's backlog. This means working with the product owner to ensure that the team is always working on the most important items first. Number 7, You must never forget your role as a Scrum Master. As a Scrum Master, it's important to always keep in mind your role and what you need to do to be successful. One of the most important aspects of being a Scrum Master is being able to keep the team organized and on track. This means that you need to be able to communicate well and be able to give clear instructions. You also need to be able to keep the team focused on the task at hand and make sure that everyone is working towards the same goal. Number 8, you must protect the team by communicating the benefits of Scrum. As a Scrum Master, it's your job to protect the team and ensure that they are able to work effectively. Ensure that they understand the benefits of Scrum. Explain to your team how Scrum can help them to work more effectively and efficiently, and constantly encourage them to do it better. With your support, they will be able to not only master the basics of Scrum, but also become a successful and effective team. Number 9, you must make sure the daily meetings take place. If you're a Scrum Master, one of your most important responsibilities is to make sure the daily meetings take place. This is the brief daily meeting where team members stand up and share what they did the day before, what they plan to do today, and any impediments or issues they are facing. The daily meeting is a key part of the Scrum process, and it's essential for keeping the project on track. As a Scrum Master, you need to make sure it happens every day without fail. Here are some tips for making sure the daily meeting goes smoothly. Make the daily meetings mandatory. Let team members know that attendance is required and that there will be consequences for skipping the meeting. Set a clear agenda for the daily meetings. Before the meeting starts, review the agenda with everyone so everyone knows what to expect. Keep the daily meetings short. The meeting should last no longer than 15 minutes. This keeps it focused and prevents team members from getting bored or distracted. Encourage participation in the daily meetings. Ask each team member to share their updates and make sure everyone feels comfortable speaking up. Remember to follow up afterwards on the daily meetings. If there are any action items that come from the meeting, follow up promptly. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you got something of value out of it. If you did, please press the like button and also leave a comment. I also want you to subscribe to this channel so that you can be notified of more videos of this type, and so that I can be encouraged to make more educative videos on how management works. See you next video.